Suzy?
Yes. Why am I here?
Let's get down to business.
Why am I here? Yes.
Tell us about it. Tell us about Frankfort Bourbon Week.
Well, first of all, do you guys like bourbon? Do you drink bourbon? Do you
Unfortunately,
like it? Do you want to like
I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I know it's Bourbon Week, but me and Scott are not.
You're not bourbon
Scott's
drinkers?
not big alcohol in general, right?
Yeah.
I'm
And
but
then I usually
you're in luck on something.
I lean more beer than I do bourbon, but I do like it.
Yes.
I don't have the taste for it that people are like, oh, there's hints of oak and mahogany, and I'm like, dude, it's just bourbon to me.
Yeah.
But lots of good options here in Frankfort.
You guys failed at the answer.
Yeah. Wait, let's try again.
You're very truthful.
We love it.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
love
bourbon?
Connoisseurs.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't get enough of it.
Can't get enough of it. Okay. Well, you're in luck because it's Frankfort Bourbon Week.
Yeah.
It's our second annual Frankfort Bourbon Week, and we're excited. Each year it's building. We saw a lot of success last year.
Mm-hmm.
We have a responsibility to have a bourbon week that comes out of Frankfort.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
we
agree.
are the heart of bourbon.
Right.
Bardstown's, they say capital bourbon. We're heart of bourbon, and we've got a ton of great things here, and we are capital city, so we do have a responsibility to celebrate the heritage and the culture of bourbon because it runs very rich in Frankfort. So with that being said, National Bourbon Day is June 14th.
Oh.
So that's why we went June 13th to June 20th. And there's so many things on the itinerary, starting with tonight is the first downtown concert series. The first one got rescheduled. I will tell folks, as of right now, it's still on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10:21 right now. So if you're watching this later on in a replay,
it's still on. The weather's not looking great. I know.
Yeah.
But worst case scenario, if we get rained out tonight, the band is going to move inside the Foundry.
Okay.
We have the Foundry booked out tonight. This band is from New Orleans, Jackson and the Janks.
Oh, cool.
They are awesome. We learned about them from the Burl. We reached out to them, and they planned a whole tour just like around this. So
That's
they're going to
aw.
Nashville tomorrow to make
great.
it. So there is
Yeah.
no rescheduling with them.
yeah,
I've already paid for their hotel rooms. They're coming. So we are going to absolutely have them perform either on the lawn or inside the Foundry. But because we are kicking off the summer concert series, inside the Foundry, we have 7 distilleries that are setting up to do tastings. And then at 5:30, we have a bourbon documentary that we're going to be premiering. It was filmed here. So you can listen to music. You can start there, come out, concert, go back in. If you want to participate in the tasting, you just have to make a donation to the Flood Really Fun. And then you'll get an awesome branded glass for your tasting. Shout out to Bourbon on the Banks for being a sponsor, and House of Common, and of course our overall concert series sponsor, West Banco.
nice.
That was a lot. I'm sorry.
Well, so the film screening is at the Foundry as well.
Yes.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's about an hour long. So that will be 5:30. It'll end about the time the concert starts, and then it'll just go on loop.
I was gonna say you guys are just gonna run it, so you can come in, catch pieces of it.
And then again, if we get stormed out, band's moving in to the Foundry. So then you can just have bourbon and blues all are inside of the Foundry. Yes. And again, like all of our restaurants and shops and stuff are open this evening. Yeah. So if there's rain and you can't get on the lawn, there are still plenty to do in downtown. And again, a place to go listen to blues and sample some bourbon. Then we've got the Frankfort cocktail stroll happening.
Oh, okay.
So last year during Bourbon Week, we had a competition. We had a judge panel to name the Frankfort, just like the Manhattan. That's how the Manhattan came about, was a competition.
Okay.
So now we have the Frankfort. So we actually have a recipe for that. And so we've sent that out to our bars and restaurants. We've got 16 of them that are doing their own rendition of the Frankfort all this week.
What makes a Frankfort?
That is such a good question. I don't have the ingredients with me.
but it's good.
But it's good.
Okay, but we know that the Frankfort bars and restaurants will have their version
they'll
of
have,
the Frankfurt.
yes, and they can talk about it.
And they can, so you
the
can check that out.
original, the Frankfurt came from the House of Common, and he can.
Okay.
But there's something to do with it. It tastes.
It's a bourbon
like
based drink, I would imagine.
Yes.
Yep.
Very bourbon forward. It kind of has like an old fashioned feel to it.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely.
All right.
It's between like a Manhattan old fashioned.
Yeah.
But better.
Okay.
Because it's the Frankfurt.
That's right.
So, that's happening this week. The Hauser, if you go to the Hauser all this week and get their signature drink, you get the passcode to the speakeasy. And you can go inside the speakeasy.
Oh, yes.
For you who loves bourbon, but just to let you know, if you happen to like coffee, Engine House is doing their version of it, and it is so freaking good. I don't know. Do you like
the
coffee?
only thing I love more than bourbon is coffee.
I was going to say, oh no.
Then you're in luck.
I love coffee.
Okay, so I am not a huge iced coffee person.
Oh, really?
But I had theirs, and they do this thing with the cream. I don't know. It was amazing.
Engine. Yeah,
so
shout out Engine House.
You will have to try that.
Yeah.
And I think the Coffee Tree's got a really cool,
Nice.
the Frankfurt coffee cocktail type thing
Right.
too. So, but anyways, and then we have on the 20th a very specialty exclusive tasting that we, thanks to Buffalo Trace and again House of Common and Capital City Museum, we're doing it at Capital City Museum. They have a bourbon exhibit there.
Oh, nice.
It's limited to 40 people, and they're very sought after bourbons.
Wow.
And Freddie. Mr.
Yes,
Freddie is going to be there.
Legend.
Yes, the legend. And I think it's going to be great. So, and then the Simon House has their bourbon gala thing on Saturday at the Ashbrook tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow on the 14th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's plenty of bourbon stuff. The Bourbon Blazer is doing $5 like rides to go to all the places to try the Frankfurt
that's cool.
today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can find all of this on the Downtown Frankfort website. We have a Frankfort Bourbon webpage, and then you can go to the Facebook event page too, where there's lots of stuff there.
And stay
as
on
well.
the DFI's Facebook page,
Oh,
just
yeah.
in general
Yeah.
for some
For
concert
stuff.
updates as well.
Yeah,
but for the Bourbon
absolutely,
Week, too.
absolutely. So we wanted to just have a really good itinerary, bourbon-centric things this week for all you bourbon lovers.
That's right. And I would say, I meant to say that earlier, but it's like me and Scott are definitely the outliers, I would say, as far as Kentucky folks. The percentage, definitely we're in the lower end of that percentage, I would say.
Do you like blues music? Do you like that
Yes.
as
I
much
do like
as bourbon and coffee?
Yes.
I love bands
Okay, well then,
from New Orleans
there
as
you go.
well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if the band moves inside,
Yes.
I'm guessing you'll fit everybody in that you can within legal limits. I guess. Yeah. Whatever the legal capacity is.
Yes.
And then will there maybe be speakers on the outside, so if people are kind of milling around, they'll be able to hear.
That's
maybe.
a good idea. We will do that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Check in with the doo-wop
answer
shop,
to that
maybe.
is yes. I will talk to our sound guy to see if we can do that. Wow. I'm going to consult with you from now on for like all my plans.
Scott's thinking about all the angles.
Ring plans. And we'll have a clicker to count. I've already had them ask how we're gonna keep track of that.
Yeah, the fire chief's gonna be over there.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good,
Yeah.
and I'm sure, it's gonna be a great kickoff to Bourbon Week.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Thanks for hanging
Good
out with us,
second
Suzy.
year.
Oh, I didn't ask you about the T-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, tell us about the T-shirt. So cool.
I don't know if you guys can see the T-shirt out there.
Yeah.
It's a Downtown Frankfort T-shirt that I am representing. We sell this. We'll be selling it tonight at the concert series, but also you can get it online, but we have it in person. So we've got some fun merch.
Yeah.
Also have it in a tote bag.
In a tote. Love to hear
Everybody
that.
loves a tote. When
That's
you're going
right.
to the farmer's market, you need to grab that tote bag so you can get a
Totes
Downtown
love-
Frankfort tote bag.
Totes love a tote, especially when we're going to buy some records, too. I need my record totes.
Record totes, yeah.
But yeah, it's a great design, and honestly, honestly, that's such a cool thing to be able to purchase and wear around town. And
an awesome downtown.
I dig that.
So we've gotta represent it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're gonna check in with Dylan Goday and see what he's got in store for weather. And
fingers crossed.
All I gotta say is just kind of ignore him. Like he's wrong a lot.
Through.
So just
You've got the backup plan in case there's rain.
We got the back, and we're
Foundry,
speakers that will face out and sing.
There will be music.
There will be music.
That's right.
So let's check in with the ABC 36 Storm Team.